Now, the novel coronavirus cases have been increasing in India rapidly, with now active cases at 313. Sadly, 2 fresh deaths also have now been confirmed. 17 new cases have been reported also. Of this, 1 casualty and 10 cases were reported in Maharashtra itself. 5 new cases reported in Gujarat. Also, meanwhile, Rajasthan and Chandigarh also reporting 1 new case each confirmed. Of the fresh cases, 8 had recently travelled abroad, so clearly had that travel history about them. Now, the death toll in India now stands at 6, and only 29 people for now have been cured so far. Centre has clearly sent an advisory to state governments to permit only essential services to operate in 75 affected districts of the country that have reported COVID-19 cases. In a bid to limit the use of metro services now in Delhi, DMRC has decided to limit its services for tomorrow. The DMRC has advised people to use services only for essential travel. Let me now introduce our reporters as well on the ground. Let's get an update from different cities. Tanushree remains with us from national capital Delhi. From Chandigarh as well, which has been reporting cases every day, almost. Manjeet Sehgal. And what about Bengaluru? Nolan Pinto is joining me. I want to first go across to Chandigarh, Manjeet, because Chandigarh, despite measures, is still reporting the cases that are being tested as positive. What about the Janta Curfew today? Are people of Chandigarh following it willingly, or, well, they seem to be taking the situation lightly?
Well, Pooja, as you said, Chandigarh is reporting cases, and fresh case was reported in the morning, and one person who was sampled at Government Medical College located at Sector 32 tested positive in a PGI laboratory. So the climb now comes to 6 in Chandigarh. As far as the Janta Curfew is concerned, people are staying indoors. It is successful in Chandigarh. The parks, be it the Rock Garden, or be it the Rose Garden, or be it the Sukhna Lake, or be it any other popular public place in Chandigarh, where a deserted look, people even avoided going on a morning walk and stayed indoors. As far as the markets are concerned, markets are also closed here in Chandigarh. Even in areas located close to the vicinity of Chandigarh are also experiencing the same thing. As far as Chandigarh administration is concerned, this partial lockdown has been extended till March 31st. All we know, in Punjab as well, earlier the lockdown was announced in 7 districts. That has also been extended to all 22 districts. This step has been taken after 14 cases were reported in Punjab. And besides this, in Haryana as well, fresh cases have been reported.
So measures are being taken, Manjeet. Yes, that means some of the restrictions will also be now continuing. I request you to, Manjeet, please stay on with me, because I want to get an update from Bengaluru. What's happening there in the southern part of the country? Nolan, if the metro services, like in Delhi and Mumbai, shuts in Bengaluru, what could be the impact? Because it's a mass transit services. How is the city reacting today with increasing cases coming in?
Well, okay, let's put it this way. The metro services will be shut till the end of this month. That is till March 31st.
Yes.
Today, or let me put it, from yesterday, BMTC buses that stopped by about 50%. Today, they have dropped it by another 80%. So just 20% of BMTC buses are on the roads. Now, thankfully, it's a Sunday today, so everything is all right. But tomorrow, a large number of people, yes, use the metro services. You're talking about somewhere close to 4.5 lakh people, 450,000 people use the metro services. But these decisions need to be taken in order to control and stop the spread of COVID-19. We'll have to wait and watch and see what really takes place on Monday, that is tomorrow, as to how people will react. Because as of today, everything is fine. Tomorrow, restaurants are shut, only takeaways are allowed. Many offices, they've asked for people to work from home, or WFH, work from home. These are the measures. So we're just hoping to see if citizens actually welcome that, but there's no option as of now. However, I need to mention this. an emergency meeting did take place this morning. A lot of important decisions have been taken. One, Karnataka has sealed all the borders. We have 6 states that we have borders with,
Yes.
to the north, to the east, and also to the south. So basically, no interstate transport will take place till the end of this month. Apart from that, SSLC exams, or your 10th standard exams, have also been suspended in the interest of the safety of students. Second, the government of Karnataka has stated that all domestic passengers who arrive at our airports will be compulsorily screened. It's no more international passengers now because all
Yes.
flights have been stopped. But domestic passengers will all be screened. And the most important, people were talking about where are the hospitals in case the numbers actually increase. So a 1,200 bed Victoria hospital is kept separately to treat COVID-19 patients.
All right, so that's interesting that the government there in the state is taking all measures, but of course the big test will be tomorrow. There are offices to go to. There will be different concerns as well. Today was a Sunday. Thank you so much, Nolan and Manjeet, for the updates from Bengaluru and Chandigarh. But the coronavirus crisis has rocked the worst for the state of Maharashtra. The second casualty has been reported in the state. A 63-year-old passed away at Mumbai's Ancient Reliance Hospital. The patient was also suffering with a comorbidity issue like that of hypertension and a heart disease. 10 fresh cases have also surfaced from Maharashtra, 6 of which are in Mumbai, 4 in Pune. 5 of them recently travelling abroad and had also infected possibly 5 others. Maharashtra so far has reported 22 cases in the past 48 hours. Total number of active cases in the state now stand at 67. As a precaution and for the first time in history, Mumbai local train services will be shut till March 31st, which is known as the lifeline of Mumbai and interconnected areas. All schools, colleges, theatres, malls will be shut in Maharashtra till the end of this month.
64 थे, आज 10 बड़े हैं, तो इसमें 6 मुंबई और 4 पुणे के हैं। इसमें 5 कॉन्टैक्ट्स के हैं, यानी संसर्ग से हुए हैं, यानी और 5 जो है वो ट्रैवलिंग हिस्ट्री से हुए हैं, यानी इंपोर्ट के केसेस है। तो कुल मिला के ये संख्या अभी 74 हुई है। एक डेथ हुआ है और 63 इयर्स ओल्ड पर्सन है, और जिनको डायबिटीज़, हाइपरटेंशन और इस्केमिक हार्ट डिजीज़ का एक उनकी मेडिकल हिस्ट्री थी।
All right, let's now go directly for a live update from my colleague Mustafa Sheikh. Mustafa, 2 questions. One, about the second person who passed away. What are the details that you're picking up on the individual? What exactly were the issues, and had that person been admitted in the hospital since it was they had felt symptoms? Because there will be a contact trail that will also have to be confirmed. And importantly, what about the local trains when they're shut, the impact of it on Mumbai?
Well, of course, Nabila, the second death reported in Maharashtra, again, a person which had comorbid diseases and which is also a high-risk patient in terms of coronavirus. So absolutely this person had diabetes, high blood pressure, and when he was tested positive for coronavirus, then these things, the earlier condition worsened and it had an impact on its respiratory system. The second thing remains about Mumbai following the Janta Curfew, which we have seen throughout the day has been followed, and Mumbai police in fact has been wrote to make sure that it's implemented. Third, the CM, Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray, is currently addressing the state live, and he is likely to make important announcement regarding the following people staying at home and quarantining themselves, things like that. The fourth thing, which is the Mumbai local, which will be shut, and that will really bring the city to a standstill. It was earlier thinking that the state government will send a proposal, but Indian Railways on themselves has taken this decision, and this will reduce the Mumbai's traffic a lot. And if people can only now travel by road, if the roads are shut, then there will be no way that people will be seen even on Monday, which is tomorrow. Back to you.
And while you're speaking there, Mustafa, the visuals also, Mumbai, never seen the city like that, at least in the recent past. For now, it's best to take precautions for the city of Mumbai. They're completely empty streets in Mumbai, which is otherwise usually always packed. So, of course, ground reports coming in from different cities. More breaking news coming in. Right, so Uttar Pradesh, and that means Noida and nearby cities, will have that lockdown till 6 a.m. tomorrow. But intensifying its fight against coronavirus, India is now observing Janta Curfew on the appeal of Prime Minister Narendra Modi until 9 p.m. tonight in most states. Janta Curfew is being observed across the country. Essential services are running throughout the country. The move, which was proposed by the Prime Minister to contain the spread of coronavirus, has received an overwhelming support, it seems, willingly from people and from almost all sections of the society. Several states and union territory governments also announced lockdown to break the spread of the chain of infection. Right, so of course our colleagues from different cities and states have sent in this ground report from different parts of the country. How does India look on a Sunday of Janta Curfew? Take a look at this.
We're in the heart of Delhi, which is Connaught Place. This is an area which is always brimming with people, but here it is on Sunday. This is Janta Curfew Day, and behind me you see barricading. You also see that is almost near empty. All you see is actually security personnel as well as media persons. This is obviously an area which is known to get maximum footfall, especially on a day like Sunday. That's when people turn up. But there it is, you can barely see anybody across. And today being a Sunday, this is Janta Curfew Day. From 7 o'clock onwards, people have been locked up in their houses. We saw a rehearsal of sorts where people came outside. They were cheering, they were clapping. There were obviously sounds of music. This is obviously in the honor of all those people who dedicated their work, especially in the service of people, those who are coronavirus warriors, those who are actually out there. We've seen across worldwide the trend of coronavirus numbers going up. India is ready to fight back. And yes, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has announced Janta Curfew today. So it is all about Janta, it is about the volunteers. And this is how it is looking like here in Connaught Place, which is heart of Delhi. With camera person Anil Jaiswal, this is Kamaljeet Sandhu in Delhi for India Today.
We are currently at Mumbai's iconic Marine Drive area. Here tourists are seen and there are residents who come out for morning walks, but for Janta Curfew on a Sunday, nobody is seen at this point of time. The police is making sure that the Janta Curfew is implemented very well. And here you can see that Mumbai is a bustling city, but at this point of time, it is under a lockdown. And this is something which is working in favor of people and of the health workers who want to fight coronavirus, because Maharashtra at this point of time has the highest cases. On Sunday, the Janta Curfew in Mumbai is working very well. With camera person Mahesh Chavan, Mustafa Sheikh in Mumbai for India Today.
The impact of Janta Curfew is being seen across the city of Kolkata. I'm here at Victoria Memorial, which usually witnesses more than thousands of morning walkers on a Sunday. But today it is bearing a vacant look. Not even a single person. Reason one, that the entire Victoria Memorial is shut, and reason two, Janta Curfew, because of which there are no vehicles, there are no people outside on the streets also. On any given day, there are hundreds of vehicles around this area till morning, but today almost nothing is there. This itself speaks volume of the efforts of the centre and the state government here in West Bengal. Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee and her ministers have been tirelessly holding meetings at several intervals and have also been addressing the needs of asking people not to hoard anything. But what you see today is, of course, speaking volumes about the impact of what is happening on ground. People are indoors. Only the policemen and those in essential services are being seen on the streets of Kolkata. On one hand, there have been ministers who've been on the streets visiting several places only to convince people and convey the message that there is no need of any kind of hoarding. But on the contrary, also there have been people who have been to these stores to ensure that they have enough stock. On one hand, there is a Janta Curfew that clearly states the support of the people, and on the other, the state and the central government trying their best to ensure that it does not spread any further. With camera person Tapan Naskar, this is Manogya Loiwal in Kolkata for India Today.
Janta Curfew Day has already begun, and we are outside Rock Garden, which happens to be Chandigarh's one of the famous places. There are posters, bills sticked on the walls of Rock Garden which say that this garden has been closed. There are posters guiding people about the coronavirus threat and advising people how to avoid coronavirus. So this is the scene at Chandigarh's famous Raw Garden, which happens to be most famous area in the city beautiful. Early in the morning, people come here for the morning walks, but we are saying that not even a single person is visible today. They are staying indoors as this is a Janta Curfew day to avoid the coronavirus threat. If we talk about Punjab, lockdown has been announced in 7 districts after 11 cases were reported in a single day on Saturday. 4 new cases were also reported in neighboring Haryana, and Himachal has also reported 2 cases, and Chandigarh has already reported 5 cases. So this is Janta Curfew day. People are staying indoors, and this is the impact of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, that people are now also educating themselves, their relatives, their friends on social media as well, and they are staying indoors. With camera person Deep Sahu, this is Manjeet Sehgal in Chandigarh for India Today.
Impact of Janta Curfew here in the Kashmir Valley is quite visible on the roads and streets of Srinagar city. Not a single shop is open. All the vehicular traffic movement is off the roads. Even what is the difference? Because the Kashmir has not anything new like the curfew or shutdown situation. But today, in the decades, we are seeing that the security forces personnel are also off the roads. There was always a deployment of security forces, police personnel, army personnel on the streets of Srinagar in case of any shutdown or curfew. But today, in this Janta Curfew, not even the police personnel and the security forces are visible on the streets and on the roads. Not only here in the Srinagar city, but the impact of this Janta Curfew is even visible in all the rural and urban areas of Kashmir Valley. All the district headquarters are already implementing these kind of precautions for the coronavirus in different parts of the villages as well as in the cities. But today, being the Janta Curfew, that is quite visible here in the Srinagar. With Rauf Ahmed, Ashrafani for India Today in Srinagar.
After Prime Minister Narendra Modi's appeal, Janta Curfew is being observed across the nation. And here in Jammu and Kashmir also people have responded positively to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's appeal. Right now we are standing on the Bikram Chowk flyover here in Jammu city, and you can see that the roads here are totally deserted. There you can also see Tavi Bridge. This bridge is a very crucial link between the South Jammu and the rest of the parts of the city. And you can see that the roads are totally deserted. We can hardly spot any vehicles on the road. On any other day, this road is bustling with people. The authorities have issued orders that public transport will remain suspended till March 31st. So all kinds of measures are being taken here in Jammu and Kashmir, and people are also adhering to the instructions that have been given by the authorities. And as far as Prime Minister Narendra Modi's call to observe Janta Curfew is concerned, it has been responded positively by the people of Jammu, and you can see hardly any vehicular movement on the roads of Jammu. With video journalist Neeraj Kumar, this is Sunil Bhatt reporting from Jammu for India Today.
अहमदाबाद फायर ब्रिगेड की टीम के जरिए यहाँ पे अहमदाबाद BRTS बस स्टैंड जो है उसे डिसइंफेक्टिंग किया जा रहा है। ये जो मिस्ट है, ये मिस्ट यहाँ पे छिड़क कर जो बस स्टैंड है, BRTS का बस स्टैंड, उसे डिसइंफेक्टिव किया जा रहा है। आप देख सकते हैं जो फायर ब्रिगेड के अलग अलग व्हीकल्स है, जैसे चक्रवात हो गया और शेषनाग हो गया, जिसमें से जो हाई स्पीड और प्रेशर के साथ ये पूरी दवाई जो है वो अहमदाबाद के जो ये BRTS बस स्टैंड है उस पर कुछ इस तरीके से छिड़की जा रही है, जिससे ये पूरा डिसइंफेक्टिव हो जाए। और यहाँ पे इस दवाई का जो असर है वो करीब 7 से 8 घंटे तक रहेगा। आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे किस तरीके से ये दवाई छिड़की गई है। अहमदाबाद फायर ब्रिगेड के जो अधिकारी है उनका कहना है कि इस दवाई का असर 7 से 8 घंटे तक रहेगा और लगातार 25 तारीख तक, जब तक लॉकडाउन रहेगा अहमदाबाद शहर, तब तक हर रोज इसी तरीके से अहमदाबाद की अलग अलग जगहों पर जहाँ पे सब्जी मंडी रहती है, पब्लिक डोमेन में ज़्यादा लोग आते हैं, वहाँ पे ऐसी जगहों पर इस तरीके से स्प्रे किए जाएंगे। कैमरामैन उज्जवल ओझा के साथ गोपी गांगर, अहमदाबाद, आज तक।
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.